guys, welcome back to my channel. I have taken a long break. I just wanted to update you guys on a few things because I haven't been here for a long time. I started this year off really strong and I thought that I could just like get through everything that I was going through, but to kind of like sum it up, my TTC journey kind of like took over my life and I didn't have the heart to like share that this time around. I did film a lot of it, but I don't think I don't think I can relive it and go through it again because it's just putting my first TTC journey out there. It was just really rough and I couldn't do it again. But the good news is I'm pregnant. I have a little boy coming in February 2024. So I'm really grateful and I'm more so just grateful to move on from TTC. Like it literally has taken over my life for like 5.5 years. Trying to get pregnant with Daisy and then this took 2 years. So and I know some people just literally try for 5 years for one baby, and I'm grateful to have two, but it was really taking its toll like mentally on me. And to be honest, like we were just about to give up because I couldn't do it anymore. And I missed being me, if that makes sense. Anyway, like I don't mean to get down on that, but I went through some really rough stuff early this year, and I am very glad to put it behind me. I did a little Q&A when I announced, like on my Instagram, and we got pregnant by ovulation induction, thankfully. So I took the letrozole to make my follicles grow and then had a trigger shot. Then we did timed intercourse and I was on progesterone pessaries. Did only announce that we're having a boy yesterday, although we've known since, I think 11 weeks or 12 weeks. And we didn't like tell like our family and stuff until 13 weeks. We just like held on to this one a little bit longer than we did last time. I remember we told Dean's mum last time at 8 weeks. Anyway, it just makes it all go a bit faster when you hold on that bit longer to tell people. So I'm nearly like halfway. I'm 18 weeks tomorrow. So it's, yeah, I just want it to go quick, you know? If you're interested, I'll give you a little rundown of how my pregnancy's gone. I felt pretty good up until I hit like 7 weeks. And then my morning sickness like just gradually got worse, and it would start out like I'd start the day feeling okay, and then it would kind of get worse as the day went on. And every time I ate, I was like extremely bloated and like my tummy hurt so much. Don't know why, but that was just a huge symptom. And then I every day just kept getting worse with my morning sickness, which was all day sickness. And I was really just like bedridden for like 2 months. It wasn't until maybe 13 weeks I started to feel better. I had more better days than bad days. I didn't actually throw up. I just felt like I had like a tummy bug or something. And it was just like kind of debilitating. Like I couldn't really do anything. I just felt like shit, like if I'm being honest. And then just recently, the other week, I caught a cold, and that, I don't know, I feel like it's just worse when you're pregnant when you're sick. And then last week, Daisy got gastro, and then I got gastro, and I had it for like 6 days, like on the toilet for 6 days, like, and I was just like, I just got better after feeling so sick, and now I'm on the toilet all the time. So I'm finally feeling better after that. And I just want to get back into my work. Like I've missed it so much. And I'm kind of like, I feel a bit lost, like I'm starting from scratch, and now I'm pregnant again. And I know some people don't like the pregnancy content, but it's just like, it's literally just a short period of time. Like it's going to be all over in, you know, 6 months. Well, then I'll have a baby, but who knows what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's just part of life. I don't know. I built my content up so much with like my fashion and everything, and then I kind of have to take a step back in this season of my life, and it's really frustrating. Like, I mean, we just wanted our family. We wanted our whole family. Like, we definitely wanted 2 kids. I was really shocked to learn that it was a boy. Daisy had been saying, my baby sister's coming, or when's my baby sister coming, for like the past year. Things like, we would go shopping and I'd put her in the trolley and she'd scoot over and she'd be like, make room for my baby sister. And like, she'd just say the strangest things, and it would be about her baby sister. So I was convinced it was a girl, and then I was just really, really shocked to learn it was a boy. Because everyone says like, oh, your toddlers know, or, you know, like they know. I just, yeah. So I found with my second pregnancy, I have popped a lot quicker, and I don't know, I was saying on my Instagram today that like I feel huge, but I feel huge in comparison for my gestational age, like for how many weeks I am, because I don't think that I was this big with Daisy. Like, I just feel like blobby, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like I have a bump, I just feel like yeah, I do also have gestational diabetes again. So I caught that early because I had some test strips left over and I was testing. But I was testing before I got pregnant, and my fasting levels were always above 5 anyway. So I don't know what that means. So I'm on the insulin, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I'm still putting my insulin up all the time, trying to find out and then when I was sick, obviously, like, that put a spanner in the works. But anyway, I'm actually going private this time. My first pregnancy, I went public through the public system, and there were just like a few things. Like, I don't know if you've watched my pregnancy diaries that I did last time, but I didn't like the way that the endocrinologist kind of addressed things, and they told me like to not put any more weight on during pregnancy and made me feel bad for it. And I don't know, I just didn't need that guilt this time. And there are a couple of appointments where I would have a phone call from the endocrinologist and then go in to have my appointment, and I'd be waiting there for like an hour, 2 hours, because he didn't put my paperwork back in the queue to be seen by a doctor. Also, I saw a different doctor every time, and they kind of had differing advice or opinions on things, and that was annoying. So I'm with the same obstetrician that I've been with to get me pregnant with Daisy, and then this time around as well. So I knew that I'd be high risk because of my previous gestational diabetes. So it's been worth it already. It will probably cost us around like $6,000 or $6,500 to go private, and we'll give birth at a private hospital as well. So we've got to pay excess and things like that. If I was just having a like smooth run pregnancy with no problems, I wasn't high risk, I would probably go public. But because of the things that I knew were going to happen, I'm really glad that I've gone private, just to see the same doctor every time. And he's not making a big deal about my diabetes. It's so much better. He's really, really chill. So the other thing is, and I don't really know what to do, like my filming room is going to have to be the baby's nursery, which you don't technically use a nursery for a while, but I am going to have to clear out everything. I'm someone that like, I want to get the nursery done yesterday, but I need my filming space. So I need to figure something out there. So we need to move things around eventually. I'd rather do it earlier on in the pregnancy than later, but who knows. Also, when I had gastro last week, my grandma passed away. So next week we're actually going to Adelaide for the funeral. It's kind of one of those things like, you know it's coming, but it doesn't make it any easier. And it just sucks being pregnant. I did actually get to tell her that I was pregnant before she passed, just over the phone. But it's one of those things like, you know, we wish we got to go back and see her again. She did get to meet Daisy, but I wish we got to go back again and see her before she passed. But yeah, it was her time, and she had dementia as well. So she wasn't, you know, like herself. But yeah, I don't know. Last time when I was pregnant, Dean's nono passed away, and now my grandma, like, it's just like it always happens when you're pregnant. It's just so unfair, isn't it? It's like, you know, you have to lose one to get one kind of thing, like that math. But overall, like, I'm doing, like, my mental health is in a better place because I'm not going through that constant cycle every month of like being so hopeful and then having it not work out, and, you know, putting all this money into everything that we did and it not work out. So we're just at the stage where we just want to live our life. And Daisy's turning 3 in December. She's at such a beautiful age where she communicates so well, and she's able, and she wants to do things, and she's so beautiful. I'm so obsessed with my little girl. But it's like, you know, gonna have a newborn, like, it kind of puts us, I know it doesn't put us back, but like, we're just at the stage where we just want to go out and live our life and go out and camp, and Dean wants to take the boat out and everything. And then, you know, if you're stuck at home with a newborn for the first while, I know you don't have to, but that's how I will feel. I'll just want to be at home for a while. Not to mention I'll have another C-section, so that'll just, you know, be time to recover and everything like that. Just puts us back a few steps. And then to get this baby to Daisy's age and everything, like, it's a couple of years away. So, and we're just like getting older. Like, I'm turning 36 in November. Like, when did that happen? Like, woo. I currently have like 2 planes going around and around and around, and they're just so loud, and I have to stop every time. You can probably hear them now. So I feel like some of you might want to ask about dash mail. I'm still doing dash mail. Like, I have a whole warehouse full of products, but obviously, like, I'm not going through the stock. Like, it's not as popular as it was when it first launched. Hoping to like refocus that, you know, especially with a new baby. Like, I have a new little model for the clothes, but it kind of like needs a lot of work. Like, I need to do heaps of content, and I probably should do a brand rep search and things like that. And it's just having the time to do it, or making the time for it. I've actually got to go out and pack a parcel now. So I am still doing that. And I've only done 1 market this year. I'm hoping to do the market in November, the Ballarat Baby and Children's Market. I'm actually doing my second reworn market, so where you take your clothing and sell secondhand clothing. I don't know if it's allowed, but I'm going to take some makeup because I have still a lot of makeup, and I'll just put it on a table and see if that goes. I'm doing that this weekend, this Sunday. Yeah, so there's my little update. Hope you guys are doing really well. I imagine some things may have changed with you as well in this time. But yeah, as I said, I didn't mean to take so long. It just kind of, it all got on top of me. I've not had a great year, and hopefully the rest of the year is just looking up for us. And hopefully I have a really smooth pregnancy, and yeah. Anyway, sending love to you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.